Alright, what's up, y'all? Very, very exciting video. Been freaking waiting for this ever since I lowered the dang car. Got the good old China packaging. Just make sure oh fuck. I might have to blur this out. And make sure I hide my address from you guys. Not that I don't trust you guys, but you know. Yeah, we got this crazy China packaging. This is both from China. Mom just got home. So we got spacers. I was gonna make this 2 separate videos, but I'm too excited to wait. So we got spacers and some carbon fiber exhaust tips, which is gonna look freaking sick as hell. The China packages always have a little weird smell to them. It smells like freaking oil or some shit. Got some fancy new extended lug nuts. Packaging is not great, but that doesn't really matter that much. It's nice. It has this little spinny boy on it too, so it won't fucking mess up the torque specs with it rubbing. I assume that is the intention. Just fucking yank it all out of here. So these are 15 mil spacers. Should give us some pretty dialed fitment. Should make the rear absolutely perfect. I'm still trying to figure out what to do on the front because I'd like to run 255 40s because one, it would make the fitment like perfect. 2, it would make it taller. Yeah, I have to move the car. But everybody says fitment problems happen when you get too tall of a tire because people run like 315s. I think people run like 305s in the front. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, like 305s in the front, but then they'll run like 20 diameter, like 25 or like 30 diameter maximum, which is all way smaller than a 255 40 height wise. So I seen a guy on the forums, there's only like one person that has run a 265 40 19, and it looks pretty sick, but he has like 2 posts on there and nothing about like rubbing wise. But I don't know, the only way I tried to find like his Instagram or something, but I couldn't find anything. So I could like message him on the forum, but he hasn't posted in like 2 years, so I don't know how likely I am to get a response from that. So we might just have to try it, but it would be perfect because it would lift the car up like 13 millimeters, which would like offset the lip, because there's a good chance I'll fuck the lip up again, but I guess that's just kind of part of the game. I just flipped it back to the fucking side with my address on it. And then these are the, I don't know if I really showed them to the camera. These are good old spacers. It's all black everything, which is nice. It shouldn't be looking too goofy. If these look like the pictures, these should look awesome. Hello.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay, I'm gonna get your own.
Thanks for moving the car. Kind of fancy packaging here. These are actually still pretty freaking expensive from China, but it was like still $100 cheaper than buying it here. Unwrap these bad boys. Yeah, this shit is fucking sick as hell. This is gonna look so tough if it'll focus. Yeah, it's gonna look so sick. I'm going for just like all black vibe, but that is tough as hell. Hopefully they'll fit, because right now these look way bigger, and right now they're like fucking already touching the diffuser, so I might have to do some modification there, but should look pretty freaking tough. Yeah, I don't know, I might have to go to an exhaust shop or something to have them like modify the exhaust so it's tilted downwards a little bit, because I think the mid pipes kind of forced it up just the way that it fit. So I don't know, I'll have to see. I don't want to take the tips off and then not be able to put them on, because that would fucking suck. But I guess we can just line them up to see how different the height is. But I'm gonna move the Civic so I can put the f80 in the middle. We can throw on these spacers because these will definitely fit. Then we can fuck around with these bad boys. But this is gonna look so tough. Just so sick. And the OEM ones literally just slip off. Apparently they're like super hard to pull off, but it's literally just like slid on there. People have used, this guy got like a special puller tool off Amazon. It's like the proper way to do it. That was the title. I'm like, yeah, this is not the video I need to get that crap out of here. And then there's some guy that just used a freaking coilover adjustment wrench to like pry it out of there. Yeah, that's my guy right there. It doesn't really, I mean, I don't even think he damaged them, but it doesn't really matter if I damage the OEM tips. It's not like I'm going to use them, assuming these work fine. So, yeah, let's move some shit around. This is what the car looks like right now. So obviously, it's just a wee bit sunk in. It'll look way better with that actually lined up. And then once we get the spacers on, we can kind of dial in the fitment even tighter with just tire sizing. So I mean, the rear is like super sunk in. So this should get us nice and dialed. And then this is what the regular exhaust tips look like. Just a bit dirty and just a bit boring looking. It'll look way cooler with the carbon fiber, all black. So this should be pretty easy install wise. Literally just gotta take the wheels off and put them back on pretty much. As long as you don't have problems like mounting the wheel, it should honestly be easier than your traditional one where you have to like bolt it to the hub or bolt it to like the, I guess the hub, but you bolt the spacer to that and then you bolt the wheel to that, to the spacer, because then you have problems like trying to fucking hold the fucking hub while you're tightening it. So it should be easier as long as it's not a pain in the ass to actually put the wheel on there. But yeah, I'll do the front one side at a time just because it's easier to jack it up that way. And then we can do the rear both at the same time. Little ass shot for you guys. Usually you gotta pay extra for this. Trying my best not to get dirty, so I prefer to not have to shower again today. That would be ideal. The fuck is going on here? I don't know if that's the jack or the car. And it is fucking like humid out here today. Try and keep the wheels as low as we can so I don't have to do too much lifting. It's also perfect timing when these arrived, like at 1 p.m., which is unusual for UPS. Usually they'll fucking deliver at like 7 p.m. or some shit. If I was doing Uber Eats this morning, it was like a regular Friday morning, and it's Black Friday right now. Then like 11 o'clock hit, and the mall is just insane. Like there's so many people that like, it'll hit like a red light, and there's just people just sitting in the road because they can't get into the mall. It's insane over there. Don't judge my tire wear, all right? Got our good old spacers here. Stuck together. Guess another machine nice and tight. It's nice to have these little edges too, so if it gets stuck on there, you can fucking just stick a flathead in there and jam her in there. Just gonna make sure it's lined up nice and good. It's definitely nice and tight, which is good. Should make it easier to put the wheel on. And obviously avoid any shaking, shit like that. It definitely ain't cold out today, I can tell you that much. Try to make sure it's lined up good. It looks about perfect, honestly. We'll find out here in a second. Yeah, tire wear isn't great. I think I'm just gonna flip these so I can save some money for now before I figure out what I want to do tire size wise. Got nice fancy new lug nuts. Ayo. Alright, this is always the fun part. I don't think we're quite lined up here. Bro, it's fucking hot. The sun is like right in my fucking face. Right on my back. Oh yeah, we're a good bit off. Oh. Just got a flat. Just did like the opposite side of how it already was. See if we can just wedge it into the right spot here. That might not be a good idea. Fuck, this would be a lot easier if I could sit on the freaking ground. I guess I'm not gonna wear these shorts later, so just make sure my shirt don't hit the ground. Blow yo in it. Been bumping hella UK rap, like Central C and shit. That shit goes crazy. Alright, that's pretty freaking close, dude. Well, that might be it. Might just be it. Oh, different size. 18 maybe? There we go. That's a 19. I think I only have a, oh, I got a good 19. I was thinking I only had a 12.19, which would fucking blow. I got a fancy boy 19. Yes, sir. So you can go in. No. wasn't pushing it in far enough. There we go. Whew, I'm sweating bullets out here. I'll go ahead and torque these one by one as well, so I don't forget. Not have any wheel falling off moments, ideally. Zap these bad boys on. Bada bing, bada boom. Drop it down, see what we're working with. Yeah, it's freaking way better. Still definitely got some room to play with, but that's fucking way, way better. I'm excited to see the rear, because the rear fitment's actually fucking sick. The front is still kind of slightly mid, but yeah, that's pretty freaking good. I mean, if it was like at tire height, I'd say we have like 7 millimeters maybe. So if I go to a 265, it'll be a little bit tighter, or 5 millimeters tighter. But I'm pretty freaking happy with that. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna pull out the caliper just because I'm curious. So I'll go from like the edge of the tire here, like the whitest part of the tire. It's kind of an awkward way to do it, but I guess it's kind of fucking hard to tell here, but it's a bit of a guess here, but 12 mils, so I could definitely go up another 10 mils tire size for sure, but yeah, it looks way freaking better. Alright, I'm gonna do the other side, and then I'll show you guys the rear side, or the rear half. Fucking God, bro. I'm so stupid. Bro, I was literally about to lose my fucking shit. Okay, so I put them on, and I'm trying to torque them right, and it won't torque. I went all the way down to 60 foot-pounds, so I couldn't even get 60 foot-pounds, and it just, I'm tightening it, and it feels like it's getting looser as I go. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, maybe these lug nuts just, like with them being aluminum, are just not gonna work. But that's fine, I can just pull it off, right? I go to loosen it, and the cap comes off, and I thought this was like what actually tightens it. So I thought, one, my wheel is stuck on there, not tight, so I can't drive the car, and I can't even get them off. None of these fucking things fit and to get tight enough. So I'm like, the wheel is stuck on there, it's not tight enough to drive on, and I can't take the wheel off to take the spacers off. So I'm like, what the fuck? But then I just realized I went to mess with one of the other lug nuts. So the actual lug nut is a 17, just like the OEM one, and this is just a cover. So thank God for that, bro. I was about to fucking lose it. But this is good news. So if you're doing this yourself, the caps are 19, so the actual thing is a 17. Because it's the only way I even figured this out, because they included this socket with it. I'm like, this socket doesn't even fit on the damn thing. But this makes a whole lot more sense. Thank God, bro, because I was losing my freaking mind over here. So I guess you guys can watch me torque it to spec. But yeah, I was going a little crazy. I think these are actually steel. It's just the cap is aluminum too, because I don't know, I've used aluminum lug nuts in the past, and I feel like they're kind of sketch. I think it's probably fine, but I'd rather just have freaking steel ones. That makes me extremely happy, bro, because I was like, okay, first off, I'm going to have to order new lug nuts, so I'm not even going to get to do what I'm excited to do today. I can't work. I guess I could work in the Civic, but It's not as fun. And yeah, this is infinitely better. Fantastic news. Let's take a deep breath after all that. I'm glad I kept messing with it because I was just about to go inside and take a freaking nap to chill out a little bit. Oh, so these are already torqued to spec. They're probably tight as hell because I was going crazy on them. Hopefully I didn't damage any of the caps by doing that, but I mean, it'll work without the caps. It just won't look as nice. There's all kinds of fucking aluminum shavings. Yeah, I'd literally hit it with the impact and it would feel kind of tight, and then I would start torquing it down and it would just be looser than when I started. This is beautiful news. Music to my ears. Those are probably torqued to fucking hell and back. Those are all already at 105 foot-pounds, which is already a lot. Fuck it, I guess. Alright, put all of our caps back on. Now that I know that they are, in fact, just caps. Hopefully they all still go on. Like 90% of the problems that I have when I'm doing installs would probably be solved just by simply watching a video tutorial, but that'll take all the fun out of it, right? It just makes me that much more thankful that I can actually do it. Don't want to make these too tight. Just nice and snug, I guess. As I'm aware they will just continue to spin, so I guess I just gotta hope those don't fall off. Now I can do the other side, and then I'll show you guys the rear. Alright, low-key just gonna do the rear right now, actually, just because I want to see what it looks like. And it'd probably be easier to just do the rear one side at a time too, since that way I don't gotta worry about chalking up the front tires and worrying about the car rolling away. Last time I jacked the rear up in the driveway, and I forgot to friggin' chalk it up, and the car started rolling back, so I had to drop the jack down super quick. Definitely sketchy. I'm not used to working on the car in the driveway. It's pretty even in the garage, but not here. I'm freaking stoked to see what the rear looks like. Should look super freaking sick. And once again, we can always go up tire size a little bit to get it even tighter if we need to. not expecting it to jump off that quick. Got crazy tire wear. As per usual, should probably get all 4 of my tires flipped low key. High key though. High key, low key though. Try and line this up nice and good. This one actually slid right on. This might be a little bit worse actually in terms of trying to put this wheel on. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking pain in the ass. Fuck me. And that boy bumping, bro. I'm rocking with it. The young Dolph. Alright. Lower back is not a fan of wheel bolts. It's gotta be like perfectly lined up. I can't really adjust it once it's fucking on there. God damn, boy. I can't even get it on the fucking hub. Alright, let's see if I can use a fucking screwdriver. It's fucking with me at this point. Oh my god. This shit's fucked. I just need a way to keep this thing from fucking sliding around. I don't really have any ideas though. I just have to get lucky. It's like slightly off, but it might be close enough. just need my hub to be more seized, more rusty. It's the only time you'd ever want a Northeast car. Oh, that might be it. Might just be it. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. We're gonna pull off our caps like a rational human being. I was literally just like absolutely bamboozled too by the fact I thought like the top of the lug nut just snapped off like that. I'm like, bro, I was, like even if it tightened, like I was really about to just go drive on the freaking highway with that. Like what the fuck? Like I can't believe they sent me that, but this makes a whole lot more sense. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, just drop her down. Yeah, that's fucking sick. That's so tough. Looks so much better. Still could probably be a little bit lower, but I mean, it looks freaking tough. It's like pretty good fitment too. Maybe like 5 millimeters more you could do. It's pretty tight though. It's like one finger in vertically. And you definitely couldn't fit 2 fingers in there. It's like one big fat finger. Pretty freaking sick, dude. Cannot lie. So I was about to be like, I've been preaching like buy shit from China, and then they just send me lug nuts like this. I'm like, damn, I need to stop saying that. But for now on, I will continue preaching that. Yeah, this impact gun is crazy. I gotta be careful. Like already fucking torqued. Makes my life easier. So our fancy little caps. I guess I could just hand tighten these. I just don't want them to fall off, but when I use the impact gun, it just spins, so I don't know if there's a best way to do this. These ones actually fit good because I haven't fucking torqued them to 200 foot-pounds. Boom. Yeah, it looks freaking awesome. The fitment in the rear is like so perfect. I might want to get it a little tighter just because I'm sick in the head, but I feel like a 285 would make it like perfectly flush. I can try and measure it, but it's pretty damn tight. It's like, it can't be right. I guess so. Huh. It's kind of tough. I have to fucking like go sideways. It says it's still 15 mils, but I mean that's like fucking with it tucked in there. So if we go like this, like the widest part of the tire, I guess, yeah, it's probably smart because it'll probably tuck in there. So go from the widest part of the tire to the fenders, like less than 10 mils, so like 285 would probably be fucking perfectly flush. But don't have any rubbing issues, but this is fucking pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's literally just one finger in there. If we can get dollar bill fitment, that would be pretty sick as well. Damn, that looks so much better. Yeah, even the camera's overheating. Get a little finished product action. Oh, one side finished. Yeah, fitment's so much sicker, bro. It looks a million times better. A view from the back. You can see the tire tread way more too, because it makes it look way sicker. It looks so much better, bro. That's so tough. Yeah, you could probably go at least like 10 mils wider on both front and rear to really get it dialed, but I'm kind of nervous about getting the 265 or 255 40s for the front. So there is that one guy, but it's not like he said that he didn't have rubbing issues, so he definitely could. But I guess I'm pretty confident it would fit in the rear, so I guess I can just use them as burner tires if it didn't fit well. Because the 295, I think I had 295. Oh, they might have been 30s. I gotta double check. If they were 295 35 19s, that's like a fucking tall ass tire. And it's probably about the same size as a 255 40 19. So it would probably fit in the rear at least, so it wouldn't be a total waste. But yeah, I'm gonna do the other side and I can show you guys over there. Alright, y'all, finished up the other side. Man, does this thing look freaking good as heck. I'm so stoked on this. She was only like $100 too. It's freaking perfect. I may end up going like 10 millimeters wider on the tires. I still don't know what I'm going to do about the diameter size, but 10 millimeter wider on front and back, and I think that'll be like absolutely dialed. But it looks freaking awesome. Also, for the exhaust tips, I might just try and install them. There's like a little bit more space than I thought. I thought they were like rubbing on the diffuser or whatever it's called. But the one on the inside is like pretty close to rubbing, but the one on the outside is pretty chilling. It might just fit. I did some measurements, and the new ones are like 10 millimeters bigger, so that's gonna be like 5 millimeters on top, which isn't a whole lot. So I guess we'll see. Alright, yeah, low key. Feeling just a little bit lazy. So, crap. I think I threw it out. I used one of these towels for bird poop. I'd prefer to never touch that towel again. I think this one is clean. I'm just gonna try and use a frickin' vice grip to pull these bad boys off, and if that doesn't work, we can get crazy with it. But This is probably the easiest way to do it, honestly, if it works. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Moving the whole friggin' exhaust around. I guess method probably works better. I couldn't find a frickin'. I know what I did is my dang coilover adjustment wrench. Try and give it one more look here. Because I see what he means, and that would be like the frickin' perfect tool. There's like a bar in the back. And as the word he used, you can use it as a fulcrum. I don't know exactly what that means, but I do get the gist. But seems like this coilover wrench is long gone. I may never see the light of day again. I don't know if I have any other tools that are really shaped like a coilover wrench. Need something with like a curve on it. Maybe a crowbar. It's kind of fucking heavy duty though. Maybe the back of a hammer. We're gonna have to get it. Alright, since I've kind of already ruined the tips, or one of them, I feel less bad about just taking a hammer to the back of it. Got my designated laying on the ground t-shirt. I'm afraid I may have to take another shower. Still fucking awkward as hell. I think it might be coming. Maybe. I think I'm just freaking denting. Damn shit. I'm try a wood block. Usually it just breaks the freaking wood though. Yeah, I don't know how good this is gonna work. It's like on the ground. Yeah, just immediately broke the wood. I think we're making progress though. Sheesh, boy. Oh yeah, I guess I could have sprayed it with WD-40. That would have been pretty smart. I think they're both like started, but well, shit, bro. Got some lube. Towel just completely in the wrong spot. It's a stubborn little stinker, dude. They're definitely both started a little bit, but barely. God damn, bro. The freaking mosquitoes are after my ass. Oh, it's coming. That works pretty good. You see, I just use like pliers to clamp down on the back, and I'm just hitting it with a friggin' hammer. It's the hardest part about the dang. flathead is just trying to keep it on there. Let's go. Heck yeah. This is what the inside looks like. Definitely not gonna be able to reuse these, but just like little, I don't really know what you call it. Little things on the inside to hold it on there. It's definitely on there pretty good, and then there's like a nub in the middle. It kind of slides on. I'll be back once I get all 4 off. Alright, got all 4 of those bad boys off there. It's looking nice and ugly now. Now we can grab our new tips. Now, to be honest, it might look a little goofy for now because we don't have the diffuser yet, but we will be getting a proper aggressive diffuser here soon. But for now, it'll still look cooler than the stock ones for sure. Not sure if it goes on more, or if that's just how far it sticks out. Just give it a few taps of the mallet. It's kind of tough because you can't really see the freaking top at all, but grab another one. I think I can see the outside like dot that it slides over a little bit more on the one on the outside, so then we can see if they match up evenly. This if this is as far as it goes, it definitely looks a little fucking nuts for now, just because it sticks out so far, but should look more normal once we have the rest of the aggressive rear end stuff. Not even sure that it really uses the same like locating shit as the OEM stuff. Bro in the F-150 was just eyeing me down like a hawk. So I guess this might just be as far as it goes, to be honest. Oh yeah, because it can slide back and forth, so I guess that might just be it. Looks pretty sick. It definitely looks a little out of place for now, but I'm rocking with it. It'll all be coming together here very soon. Trust that. literally like pretty much every part that I've ordered besides the replacement front lip is for the freaking rear end of the car. So rear end's getting a whole little makeover. Trying to make sure that M part's facing straight up. Travis Scott. Mostly just can't wait till I get my freaking black license plate. That'll make a world's difference. Luckily they all fit pretty good. I was worried it was gonna rub on the diffuser and shit. It's pretty sick. They stick out so far. Right, now I just gotta figure out what size socket this bad boy uses. Pretty cool. It comes in this fancy little thing though. Oh yeah, also the other side was way easier if you'd use WD-40 first, like a smart person. So we got 13 maybe. Make sure these are all nice and straight. Looks pretty good. Got a 12, 13, and a 14. It's gotta be one of these bad boys. Dang bird poop on the freaking roof. Definitely gonna be taking another shower as well, which is pretty awesome. It's either a 14 or seems like it's like an American size or some shit. Guess for the outside ones I could probably just use a freaking socket. Be much quicker. It's kind of a fucking pain in the ass. Guess I could have just been hand tightening it. I'll be back once all these bad boys are nice and tight. I'm gonna be completely 100% honest right now. I think it does look slightly rice right now. It's a little ricer-ish, but they fit really well. Tightened up pretty easy. I think it'll look perfect once we have all the other fancy aggressive rear end bits. Just looks a little out of place, but should fit right in once we get all those bits. But yeah, still looks freaking awesome. Get some good old beauty shots. The fitment. Got a fancy black exhaust tips. Looks pretty dang good.